1039 Proud FM and the Sean Prue Show at the end of the day. So delighted to welcome to the show the one and only Deborah Cox.
Hello.
Just hello. Talking about some gay humor off the air.
I was just saying this microphone should stay up. I've been having a problem.
She was having
adjusting
a problem.
it. And so that's it.
So let's start with the outfit, because we have to when a pretty lady comes in and looks like that. You're looking hot these days.
It's Cavalli, baby.
It's Cavalli, baby.
Cavalli.
I read the liner notes of your new album, The Promise, and was admiring the photography inside and the wardrobe. And I'm like, who's she wearing? Who's she wearing? Who's she wearing? And there it is, Cavalli.
Cavalli.
What's with
and a
Cavalli?
big shout out to Mike Ruiz, who is a big, gorgeous queen.
Thank you.
Who did all the photography. And he's originally from Montreal.
I know a lot of people have worked with him, and they think he's just the best thing.
He's the best. So big shout out.
Your hair looks amazing in those photos.
Thank you.
It looks good now, but it looks really good in those photos.
That's Oscar James.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you? Because I was just saying off the air, you and I have met before and chatted before, and we talked about the importance of gay fans and pride, and I reminisce still to this day when we play one of your songs about you at a unity party at Pride in this turquoise PVC outfit, and I remember going, oh my God.
What was I thinking?
No, it was apropos for the time.
Oh, man. I have, the wonderful thing about doing, shows, cruises, late club shows is that I can kind of experiment, with wardrobe, and you guys are, evil and forgiving at the same time.
We appreciate the effort, which is why I started by going, look at this Cavalli number that you're wearing. We appreciate a woman who makes an effort, and you do.
Thank you.
What have you been up to?
I have been doing a ton of promo, a lot of traveling. I just finished shooting the video for Beautiful You Are, and I'm getting ready to pretty much hit the road.
What's different about your career, say, than the last time we talked, which would have been about 7 years ago? Because I know you've got a family.
Yeah.
You're very involved in your family.
Yes, that's the biggest difference now, having kids. It's now I don't have that flexibility to be away from home as long as I'd like to sometimes. I try not to be away for more than 10 days. That's my absolute maximum. Because, they need their mommy, and I want them to have, a good foundation and stability. So I got to be very creative with my time management. That's the biggest difference.
Does it change your perspective as an artist? Because I'm going to just read something before me right now. Cox has explored a side of love she has never had before with a very sexy track, All Over Me.
Yeah.
So what's Mama singing about is what I want to know.
Mama's singing about grown folk stuff and kids. Okay, so anybody who's not over, how old?
18.
Sex. First of all, you should not be having sex before the age of 20.
Thank you. 20?
25.
Oh, this is a mother.
25.
Oh, this is a mother now. Listen to this.
So if you get the album, you cannot listen past track number 6.
Okay.
So tracks
If
number
you're
6,
listening
that's
now,
it. Shut it off.
Put the CD down.
Put the CD down. It's only for grown folk.
More with Debbie Cox momentarily.
Grown
Wait,
folk.
I had to do this. Sorry, I had to do this traffic.
Well, sitting
Deb,
there
hang
so
on.
pretty in her Cavalli. It's 4:15 indeed. Today, The Promise, here on the Pride of Toronto, 1039 Proud FM and the Sean Prue Show, where we're just giggling like schoolgirls with Deborah Cox.
Hey, Deborah Cox, you worked with John Legend on this record, and that's pretty exciting because he's the biggest thing going on right now.
Yeah, he's a great writer. I'm a big, huge fan of his more acoustic stuff, the stuff that he does with just piano and voice. And the title track, The Promise, is one of those songs that, to me, is almost like a lullaby. It's a song that you sing to that very special person that you want to know. You want them to know that you'll be there unconditionally no matter what happens, to your partner, to your loved one, to your child. It's just one of those songs that I think reflects where I'm at today.
I want to ask you about something. Last time we talked, you said Toronto was still like coming home. Years have passed. Is this still home for you?
Yeah, it's just changed quite a bit, especially downtown Toronto, because I spent so much time in the clubs down here performing the early years, Queen Street, Bloor Street. I mean,
you had to get a letter from your
clubs.
mama so that you could go into the clubs because you were so dang talented at a young age that they wouldn't let you in the clubs to sing. They wanted you to, but you had to get a letter of permission.
Yeah, to get my parents' consent. My mother would come to the shows and hang, you know, until the sets were done, and then drive me back home. And then
and you were
get up early in the morning.
You were shy, 13-year-old.
Yeah, by that time, I mean, I was really shy when it came to singing in front of an audience. And, you know, I was fine, you know, like in the studio. But when it came to, like, really talking to the audience, that was where it was really tough.
That's not the case now.
No.
Fine now. And you got the key to the city, Scarborough.
Oh, yeah, the Walk of Fame, which was great. I got my star, so make sure you don't step on it and get it dirty.
Polish it with
Polish it, baby.
So you and Mike Myers now have that together.
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
really, it's, you know, it's an honor to even be recognized. And
the album is The Promise. You look smoking hot. You look smoking hot. What's it all about?
The Promise, all the songs, I think, there's pretty much something for everybody. There's a song for the ones who are in a relationship that might be going through something kind of turbulent. There's songs for the ones who haven't found love. There are songs for the ones who haven't gotten to that place yet where they can even think about love because they have to get their own self-love going.
And then there's that shagging song.
And then there is
Who don't care about love.
Me, which is a sexy song.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to do one of those kind of sexy ballads. Like, I don't know if you remember in the 80s when Janet had her
We talked about
early
the good old
ballads.
days.
Yeah,
We do a lot.
A lot.
I wanted one like that.
Deborah Cox, nice to see you. Thanks so much for dropping in on the SPS.
And, of course, they can pick up the new record today.
The Promise on shelves right now.